A live look at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Play action here. Burrow. Rushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. A small 4-yard chunk there. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here's Brown again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Sanders back to throw. Caught. There's the rookie out of Bowling Green. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Giving him even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum, but keep that defense on its heels.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, well, I'll make my case and I'll stand on that opinion.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
3rd and long here for Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. He's got room to roam here. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brown. So 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the gun, a get to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow to the air now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Back. 180. 180.
Going with Brown on the ground. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, okay? Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Big 13.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Gets it to him on the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Run with Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll pull, and he's way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Sanders now. This one finds Thornton. And he picks up a nice chunk before the sack is made.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now Sanders. Higgins downfield, and he has it. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns parlay the interception into points.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights.
14.
And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Can. 11
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short. And they left some meat on the bone with that kick. It spits out short of the 40.
At the 38-yard line.
Set of downs for him at the 38.
Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He's got a man left. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Dax Hill up for the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns with 2nd and 6.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
From the 34. We've got a screen to the running back. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Gotta be pretty good at it. Gotta be pretty good at it. Selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Working inside the red zone. Tight end makes the grab. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Track. Young Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pass it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Personal 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. And he has the Cleveland touchdown! The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Burrow on 1st down. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow now on 1st down. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 1, ready?
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us.
probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cutting to the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Short pass brought in. Some daylight through the 40. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Sanders setting the pass. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go, Jack! Cowboy!
Again, here's Judkins. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
What a great time to start the second half with this offense because with the lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig. Ready?
Another game to Junkins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. They brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
From the 27. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's third down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Right side caught by Higgins. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
His return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. First throw for the backup now. Puts some power on a deep one left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The left side caught by Higgins. Jukes one defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ready, set.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Come on, set. Liking, 18. Unlock Lion, unlock Lion. Let's go.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. We've got a screen to the running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Deputy. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone now. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Craft all 80. Craft all 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce, the position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
And that one splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. Throw on again with Brown. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12.
That'll give up the middle to B-Ron. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call and they hung up themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here's 2nd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
It's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Burrow setting up the play action. Completed to his running back. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Cincinnati.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Here we go. 11, 11. Right.
On the ground, Brown. And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
On one, ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Brown on the inside give. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw. They're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Desperation time here. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air again. It's Burrow. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Here we go. 11 top. 180. 20 top.
Trying for it with Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Setting up the screen. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Chased out to his right. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he's brought down a little short. No, here's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11. Stop.
Brown on the carry. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
That's completed right side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from this man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns looking like they'll start this season with a win.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. A give left side. Judkins breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. Saw the lane, hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Judkins on second down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Getting 3 on that game. And that gives the Browns a first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on. Set. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Looking right, and he finds it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
47-yard line.
Get it. Cougar 19. Check.
Handoff now to Judkins. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
So the Browns come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win.